There was this new Pew Research Forum survey that came out this week. And what it basically said is, they've seen these trends for many years now, where they ask people, what's your religious affiliation? And the number of people, the percentage of people who are unaffiliated always seem to be going up. It doesn't matter your age range. It just always seems to be going up. And so what they wanted to know is, and this is what they did in the past couple weeks, is they asked people, are you okay with that? The fact that the number of people who are unaffiliated are on the rise. Are you happy about that trend? Are you unhappy about that trend? So what they found is that, if you're a white evangelical Protestant, for the most part, you see that trend as a bad one. That's not surprising. That's what I expected them to say. Even though there were like a few percentage points that said that's a good trend. I don't know who these people are. I would love to meet them and talk to them. But the same thing happened when you talk to, Black Protestants and Catholics and other religious groups. For the most part, they all said, oh, that's a bad trend that we're having this rise of religious nuns, And again, I should clarify, when we say nuns, we're talking about people who are atheist and agnostic and humanist and all of those labels, and people who might believe in a higher power, but just don't happen to belong to any organized religion. So they're all lumped in together. So keep that in mind. But what surprised me more than anything else is that almost half the people, I think like 48% of people who are religiously unaffiliated said it was a bad trend, that there are more unaffiliated people. I mean, it's ridiculous that I don't get that, because it means that there are a lot of nuns out there who are upset about the rise of the nuns. Like, why would you be upset about yourself? You're like a self-hating nun or something. We're talking like S.E. Cupp on MSNBC, this conservative atheist who wishes she was religious. Like, no, you're an atheist. Embrace your atheism. Why are you upset about it? The only thoughts, the only reasons I could kind of think of were maybe a lot of those spiritual but religious people are upset about what they think is a rise in atheism. Maybe that's a reason. Or maybe even people who are not religious are caught up in the stereotype that, if you're a religious person, you're a better person. So the fact that we have more non-religious people means, our society's not doing so well, which is totally untrue, but maybe that's what's on their minds. I just don't understand why so many nuns are upset that there are more nuns out there. My name is Hemant Mehta. I write at friendlyatheist.com and hope to see your questions in the comments.